Hey guys, what is going on? It is Spherical here, and today we are back with some more JoJo's Part 4 action. Last time on the day of whatever day we're on, I can't remember again. It continued. I think it's July 15th. I always mix up June and July though. Like, this is a real life problem I have. They're like the same month to me. It's because they both start with a J. I don't know. I can't distinguish the two. Same thing with May and March. Actually, May, April, and March, or March, April, and May. See, I always get those three fucked up too. But anyways, so why am I talking about this? I'm not sure. People are closing in on Kira. We got Rohan. Well, I mean, not right now because Rohan's in a bit of a pickle. He did call Koichi though. We have Jotaro, who's on the hunt. Kira's son, who's on the hunt. Of course, it's not really his son, and that's why he's, he's on the hunt. My question though is, what does he plan to do with? Because like, he wants to film proof that this guy is not his father, but what is he? Like, my question is, what's his plan? What's he gonna do with that film? Is he gonna try and take it to the police, or what's his goal there? I hadn't really thought about that till now, but obviously he would want to know, I guess, for himself. But I feel like, you know, he should have a plan of action there too. Of course, it doesn't really matter in the end because we know that there are good guys that are trying to help him, or not necessarily help him, but defeat Kira. Although it's unfortunate, like, because I didn't even think of it, but like the aftermath of this is gonna suck for that family, because Kira. It's JoJo's. Kira is going to die, right? Or maybe he's not. I don't know. He's going to be defeated eventually. And what happens then? Because their father's dead, right? His father's dead, or Shinobu's husband, like, he's dead. So that's gonna suck. Cause I didn't thought of that, because we were just seeing how wholesome this family is now. That Kira, like, now that Kira has a loving wife and everything, sort of. It's not really his, and a child who's very skeptical. But it's like, it feels kind of wholesome, and it's gonna suck because that's all gonna go. It's gonna vanish once Kira. Well, I'm not gonna say he's gonna die yet, but I'm just saying, even Dio died, and Dio is an absolute, like, he is a god of a human being. So I mean, I can't see Kira surviving past this part. I would, however. I would love to see Kira become a long-running villain like Dio did, because I guess we don't really have anyone to take that spot now. So if Kira did survive Part 4 and became like the new Dio, I'd be cool with it, because I love Kira. But anyways, enough blabbling. Let's get into the episode. I'm surprised the stand let him call Koichi. Why did that happen? Or I couldn't even do anything? Okay, I just kind of assumed that the stand would be able to attack him somehow, but it seems like it can't. It can only do something when the transfer happens. Koichi, he just told you why. God damn it, it's one of these situations where the Koichi won't understand because he. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Koichi, I thought a badass scene last episode. Don't be like this. Don't be like this right now, Koichi, please. I hope you will regret it. Still July 15th, Part 4. Jeez, man, this has been. That guy is big. Did he turn it into a bomb? See, this is one of those stands where you really don't want to let it get loose, because once it does, like, it could fuck everything up around the town. If people won't know, you know what I mean? Like, they can't even see it, so they wouldn't know what to do. It would just jump from person to person. Does this guy just not care? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, he does. Yep. Nice. Dog. Ooh, it's behind the vehicle too. If that dog gets run over. Oh great, wow, that's just what we needed. Can you read all of them in time? No. Hey! Was he watching? But he stuck around. Yeah. Yeah. You wanted to see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he is admirable, that's for sure. How do you plan to do that? Yo, that looks kind of clean. So now what? Oh, it's still gonna rip. Shit. I love Echo's actory, man. I mean, there's gotta be a way. That's all I'm saying. There has to be a way to defeat this thing. No. No! Unless this is an act. Oh, he's walking. No, what if... No, this is part of the plan. Yeah, oh, they are in the... Uh-huh. He looked back! He looked back! Oh shit, I didn't even... Oh man. He even... The disrespect! Well, that was the loophole. Looking back in the alleyway. Never... Wow, okay. Oh man, now everybody's on the hunt. They've all got it pinned down, I think, to this little, well, this kid at least. Oh no, he's coming in. Holy shit. I would probably listen to what he has to say because... Oh, he's fine. He's just sleeping. I don't think anything can help you right now, my friend. Unless JoJo's on his way somehow, but... No, Kira doesn't have to be mad for him to be terrifying. That's the thing. Uh-oh. Oh, he saw all of it. Well, this is it. You gotta leave. It's on now. It's on now. Come on, you know what he was here for. It's on now. This is it. He's gotta share that information as quick as he can. He's gonna come across JoJo, right? Come on. If he doesn't come across, yes, JoJo. Look, you didn't. No, it's the kid. You idiot. No. Although again, he can't just outright kill him because he needs to act as the father of this family, and a death would draw attention from a lot of people, right? So. See again, this is what I was asking before. What do you do now? This is 100% true. I let him get in the bath with me. I'm just... Dude, this is the most intense bathroom scene I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Oh, we're bringing up the meat of the subject now, huh? Where did it go? I see, yeah, that's... Oh shit, it's all been revealed now. It's He's admitted to it. But why you gotta put the subtitles down there? Come on, come on. Well, holy shit. This is it. This is literally the same feeling as in part 3 when we were arriving at Dio's mansion, except it's obviously different because Kira's been a reoccurring character already, and the build-up's definitely not the same. But man, this is it. Like, everything is out in the open. The only one thing that hasn't been that hasn't clicked yet is that our main group does not know for sure that Kira is this guy. Everyone's got like it pinned down, it looks like, to this family in one way or another, or at least to the child, but they don't know who Kira is just yet, but they will very soon. But Kira knows that he has footage of him. You know, it's been admitted now. It's out in the open. These two are aware of what the other's all about. The fact that Kira's a killer and the fact that his son knows what's happening. Man, this was the most intense bath scene I've ever seen in my life. And I'm saying this kid is one brave ass man. Not even a boy, he's a man. Because I'm just saying, if I were having a bath, a nice peaceful bath, and out of nowhere the door cracks open and I see the man himself, Kira Yoshikage, standing in the doorway, and he says to me, "I'm joining you," I don't think I could refuse. I'm just saying, for more reasons than one. I mean, I've said this before. I mean, I'm not gay, but so anyways, yeah, this is really coming down. So we have 5 episodes left now. Man, I don't know. It's we're just at that point. Man, I'm so excited to be, like, as with always, to end off this part and start a new part, because obviously a new part is just a very exciting thing in general, but I'm just already starting to feel depressed about this show ending eventually, because once we start part 5, there's going to be nothing new to look forward to, and that's it, right? That's, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you know, there's still going to be the end of part 4 and then a lot of awesome stuff in part 5, I'm sure, to watch, but it's like, we don't have any more milestones or anything cool to look forward to after we start part 5. Like, that'll just be it for the foreseeable future. So, but again, we can save that talk for later because we still have 2.5 weeks left of this part. And again, I guess we'll finally see here how this all ends off, because I've said this a lot, especially in the beginning when there was no clear direction. I said that this part was doing really well for me, but it would really hinge on how the climax is treated. Because again, Stardust Crusaders, I think, was literally, the entire arc was made because of the ending. I think if Dio weren't part of Stardust Crusaders, I think, you know, if we cut out that last section, I think it was really bland overall in a lot of sections. It really dragged on a bit, and I said this a lot while watching it too. So with part 4, all of the foundation and the build up and stuff, I think I enjoyed more than part 3, and so it would depend on, you know, the climax, and we are at the climax now, so I'm very excited. Man, I feel like this episode, see, JoJo is one of those shows too where I feel like everything's been pretty consistent from episode number 1 of part 1. Like, the animation, the music, like, everything. I feel like JoJo's is one of those shows where you can't look at one season and say it was higher quality than another, because I think every season has been literally the exact same in terms of just quality and how it looks and how it feels and everything. Of course, each has its own theme and, you know, different colors and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's not like a show like well, I guess pretty much any show where you can compare season to season, see how the show's improved, see how it's improved, or see how it's declined, or one or the other. This show's just been the same since the beginning, and that's why I think with this episode I was kind of surprised. It's one of those odd episodes of the show where I did notice a step up, you know, more so than normal. Like when Koichi used his Echoes Act 3 freeze, like I felt like that scene was just animated a little bit better than the show normally is. Or like the scene at the end where Kira brought out his Killer Queen, which, by the way, I think Killer Queen has to be the coolest stand we've seen so far, just in terms of like pure presence. Like when he pulls that stand out, like it is, in all sense of the term, menacing. So what is my favorite stand at this point? I feel like I haven't talked about this in a while. I mean, Killer Queen is a really, really interesting stand. I think Killer Queen is one of those stands that, one, it's really interesting for strategy, especially because it has a separate ability as well, but it's also just, like, not only is it really cool for strategy and stuff, but it's just badass in general to be able to touch something and make it blow up. Like, I don't know. What did I feel like I picked out another stand from this part that I thought was, I mean, I don't know. There's just so many at this point that it's hard to say. Echo's Act 3, for personality-wise, Echo's Act 3, without a doubt, has the best stand personality of any stand. I mean, Echo's Act 3, I love it. And it, yeah, there's not much else to say there. I love Echo's Act 3. But yeah, along that line too, like I feel like part 4 really went a lot deeper on the idea of stands than part 3 did. Like part 3 introduced stands, of course, but I feel like the stands as a whole were a lot more just objects that you fought with. But I feel like in part 4, a lot of these stands that we're seeing, we're starting, like, they really have more spunk to them, some personality like Echo's Act 3, or some development like Echo's, who went through 3 different forms. Like, I feel like this part just, it went a little bit deeper on the whole idea of stands, which is good because, again, stands are like an infinite reservoir of just good shit that you can do. Like, just literally a clean, a blank check. You can write whatever you want in it, right? That's what a stand is. You can do whatever the hell you want in terms of writing. So, man, I just realized we haven't seen Haman at all in this part. We only had like that, like maybe a couple Haman cameos from Joseph in part 3. I really want to see Haman make a full return. You know how cool it'd be if we could infuse stands with Haman bacon. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, again, Joseph kind of already did that with his Purple Hermit, but I feel like that'd be like a cool new power up to introduce to like a new part where like people are fighting with stands. And then you can let the stands use Haman or something, and it would just like, I don't know how that would work though. That wouldn't really make any sense. I don't know. I just want to see Haman come back, because I still feel like that was one of the like biggest, one of the more like wasted things in terms of like potential. Because Haman was super cool, but it lasted for the first 2 parts, which weren't very long, and then it was like, yeah, Haman, don't need it anymore. Like, I'm curious. I still don't understand why Haman was introduced in the first place. I gotta think stands weren't even an idea in terms of the writing development until like late in part 2, because I still just think it's so weird that they completely switched power systems like on a dime like that, going from part 2 to part 3. Again, though, I like stands. I think stands as a whole, as many people would say, is one of the best combat systems anime has. Again, I would say that it's not so much the combat system of stands, because stands are just, at the end of the day, they're just beings with abilities like any other show, but it's the creativity of what the stands are able to do. Again, I said that with Nen. I don't think Nen is an exceptionally crazy power system. It's just the ideas of what you're able to do with Nen. Because I think Nen actually is a big one, where Nen just as easily could have been one of the worst power systems ever with all of the rules in place. It could have been really, really dumb and just not fun to watch. But on the flip side, again, it's what you're able, it's the abilities that we've seen with Nen, and the caveats and the conditions and everything that makes Nen really enjoyable. Again, I've talked about this before on this show in particular, but again, I don't think any specific power system is better than another. I think it's just the abilities you make with that power system. But anyways, this has been a bit of a longer discussion for this show, I feel like. Well, maybe not. But I'm going to leave it off here. So as always, early access, full link. That's down at patreon.com/FrugaFilms. But with all that out of the way, I do thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys all on Friday. Yes, with episode number 35 of part 4. Until then, peace out.